We're breaking down the draft for all 32 teams right now. We're in the AFC West with the Oakland Raiders. An interesting draft for them. No first-round pick, no second-round pick. We know they've been trading those like crazy. They took Terrell Pryor in the supplemental draft last year. They didn't get started until the third round, but with what they had left, how do you think they did fill in needs?
All right. I think Reggie McKenzie, the new general manager, had, like you said, a lot of challenges to work with. He did pretty well. 4 of the 6 picks on defense. I thought that was really where they had to address. So in terms of filling needs, they did a solid job, but just not a lot to work with.
Yeah, it's tough when you're kind of behind the 8 ball a little bit with the lack of picks they had. Of those that they did make, what was your favorite?
Jack Crawford, the defensive end out of Penn State in the 5th round. They're deep on the defensive line. That's one area that the Raiders are strong in, but you can never have enough pass rushers and never enough defensive linemen, especially in the AFC West with all those good quarterbacks out there. So I think Crawford has a chance to be a contributor right away.
Well, but what about the flip side of that, your least favorite pick?
The round before him, Miles Burris, the outside linebacker, I thought they needed a pass rusher. They lost Cameron Wimbley in free agency, and they never really replaced him. Burris is kind of a guy that can play all 3 linebacker positions, but he doesn't really do anything exceptionally well. I think that pick could have been better utilized. I
like the Kreiner pick too. He doesn't seem to go at all with what the Raiders tend to do. Usually they got speed guys that run up the field. He's more of a bigger receiver, but still another 5th round pick for them. Overall, what grade are you giving the Raiders?
Got to give him a C. There's nothing exceptional here, but like I said, McKenzie just had nothing to work with in terms of draft picks. Some of these guys could pan out. Bergstrom, the 3rd round pick, will replace Cooper Carlisle on the offensive line probably in this year or next year. So some impact players, but just not enough for the Raiders.
Yeah, it's almost like you need to give them an incomplete because they just didn't have enough to work with, but they did all right, I guess, with what they had to work with anyways. That's the look at the Oakland Raiders draft. We have grades for all 32 teams, including all of their division rivals. You can check it out at ProFootballWeekly.com.